Hello, everybody. How is everybody? Um, so this is my first YouTube video, and today what I'm going to be showing you is basically what languages I'm good at. Because as you can see, I'm coding in this video, and according to the title, I'm supposed to be doing HTML, and that is what I'm doing, and that is my preferred language. So I work with HTML and of course with HTML, CSS, and I know a bit of JavaScript, and I'm in the process of learning Python, but I do work with Python too. Now, in this video, I'm not really going to show an in-depth view of how to code in HTML. I'm just going to show you where I stand in HTML. And I've been thinking about this, and I might do in the coming videos, I might do live streams so that you guys can ask me personally. You guys can ask me that, oh, I don't understand that, or any concepts that you don't understand, you can ask me. So let's get on with it. So, right, this is an HTML file, and I start off with the HTML in the beginning, then the head. I'm sure many of you, most of you that are watching this, what you guys do is that you guys do something like this, a link, and then you put your style sheet. I don't do that personally. Sometimes when I want it really organized, I do that, and I put another style sheet and I link this HTML page to the style sheet. But mostly when I'm just doing personal projects or anything like that, I just do it right here with the style tag on the top of the HTML page. And the reason I do that is not because I'm against, oh, okay, I don't want to do it like everyone else. It's not like that. It's for my personal best, that I think it's for my personal best. And you guys might have another opinion, and that's totally acceptable. But I do it in a way where it's in the same HTML page. So if I have to style something, I'm doing something, and then I'm like, oh, maybe I will style this, right? Then I can quickly go here, and sometimes when I go to the styling, then I forget. I'm like, oh wait, why am I in styling? What am I supposed to do? So then I can quickly say, oh yes, okay, yeah, that, so that I don't have to like switch files or anything like that. Now, this is just an introductory video that I wanted to share, and I'm going to basically show you this HTML file, how it works, not an in-depth view, though I will be doing that because if you read the title of this video, then you know it's about HTML, and maybe some of you thought that, oh, this is a video that's talking and teaching about HTML, and that's not true, but don't worry, I'm going to have later videos, upcoming videos with all that information, so please stick around. But in this video, I'm just going to show you where I stand, and what I've been doing for the past few months, because I actually didn't think that I would be doing YouTube videos about this, but I really thought that I should share this with you guys, right? And then I can give you guys feedback, I can give you guys learning, and you guys can give me feedback, right? Because, like, for example, Python, that's not really one of my strong languages. And even in HTML, if I don't understand something, then you guys can comment down below, and please do comment down below what you think, that, oh, am I doing this wrong? I think you're doing this wrong. So you can just write that down below. and don't hesitate to do that or to ask any questions. I'm here to help. I can solve your questions, and that's why I'm making videos like this. So, right, I go into the head, right, and then I explain, right, the styling, then the head ends, and then the body starts. Then this is it's like a login.html, right? A login page. So I just have an image of an avatar here, and excuse me, I have login here, and then username / email and password. Very easy. I end the body. I end the whole page. Super easy. 47 lines of code, right? And that's all. And if you guys are looking at this and you're having headaches, like, oh, what is he doing? I'm not understanding this. I don't get it. Oh, what's happening here? Don't worry. It was just like that. But my only piece of advice would be that don't go for complications. If you go for complicated stuff when you start, you're when you start coding something or in any field of knowledge, if you just started and then you go for complicated stuff, then it just doesn't work out, right? For example, when I started learning HTML, I started off nicely. I started off with a good course that started with a good base, and then it taught me step by step. But then once I finished one video of the course, I'm like, oh yes, I know HTML. Oh yeah, let's go. And then I tried to do that on my own, tried to code by myself, my own thing, using that knowledge. Then I'm like, oh, I ran into a trouble. I ran into a problem. Sorry, I don't know what to do. And then I searched up a YouTube video or I searched it up on Google. Then I'm watching the video. Halfway through the video, I have no idea what the person is talking about. Then I'm so mixed up. And I don't want that to happen to you guys because that really led me down a bad path. And then I was getting frustrated. And I want you guys to go through this patiently, right? Patience is key. So patiently from the base and then step by step you'll understand HTML. Now let's move on. So this is the body, right? And then here, since it's a login page, I put this side thing over here. Sorry, this thing over here, and this is basically if I forgot my password, then this will take me to a website, but it's not my website. It's Microsoft. I was too lazy to make a website then. So I just gave the link to Microsoft password reset. And then when you press that, it takes you there. Soon enough, I might build a website for that and not use Microsoft's. Excuse me. But I did make form.html, which I'll show you later on. Later on, I'll show you the form.html, which is when you don't even have an account, and then it leads you there, but I'll show you that in a bit. So now, okay, I'm going to move this down here. Okay, not that much. There. Guys, if I know it's not a big thing, but if that the screen where the screen is, because in most of my videos I'm going to do it like this, if the screen is blocking something, I will move it out of the way. But if I forget to in any time or anything like that, then please comment, and then I'll fix that. I know it's not a big thing, but I just wanted to point that out. Okay, so now let's look at the finished product of this. It's just the finished product. Just a minute. There. Yeah, I think it's sharing this. Yes. So, I have a bit of a problem with this. So if there's anyone that's watching this that's good in Photoshop or anything else, uh, please help me because I really need help in this. Right? Not necessarily coding. Not that you don't have to know coding. You can know coding. That's not the thing. I'm saying that if you're good at Photoshop or anything like that, you can help me. Now, there's a username slash email, right? So then I put, okay, example at gmail.com, and then password, I put a random password, and then I log in, right? And then once I log in, but it doesn't take me anywhere, right? So if I put anything, and then it doesn't really take me anywhere, it's just like a login page. But if I do forgot your password, then yeah, it takes me to Microsoft's, it redirects me to Microsoft's page for if you forgot your password, but don't have your account, takes you to another page that I don't want to, show you there, but okay, I'm sorry about that. Just a minute. Going to, yeah. So sorry about that. But I don't want you to see that yet because I want you to see the code first, and then we can view that page, right? So again, HTML, the beginning stuff, the title, and then the styling. For now, I'm not gonna worry about the styling, but I will do videos on that. When I do videos about styling, I will focus on that. But for now, let's forget about styling, even though it's a big part of HTML that you should know. So then there's H1, that's just another thing that I added, and then the sign up. So then, okay, TD and TR, okay? TD and TR, if you're making anything like a form or a sign up or a login, any page like that, you have to. Well, you don't have to, but it's great. I really encourage you use TD and TR, right? Really encourage it because it's really good habit to get into, and then you can put that. You can use that, and it's really good. Also, another thing, do you see? So from the beginning, and then I go down. You see how it's all structured, right? And that is what I love. I love the most when coders structure it so nicely. It's so organized. It's perfect, right? I love it then because then the other fellow coders who are viewing the file can understand, oh, what is this person doing? Okay, they're doing that. So they can easily understand it without, if it's like a hodgepodge, like, oh, okay, what are they doing here? Yeah. So it's good if it's like organized nicely. And if you are using brackets like me, then you can use this thing that I've installed. It's called Beautify. So if you press here, Extension Manager, and then you search up Beautify, right? But it's already installed for me. It's an installed thing for me. So it's already there, but for you, you can just install that. And sorry, I have to get, let's see who made that. And that's by Drew Hamlet. Credit to him for making Beautify. And I love what he made because it just wants you to beautify. Since it's already nicely organized, it doesn't really do anything. But if it was like a really bad hodgepodge sort of thing, then it would really help in that, right? So here, TD and TR, let's get back on that. So TD is a child element and TR is a parent element. So if you're familiar with HTML, then you know what I'm talking about. But if you're not, perfectly fine. It's acceptable, perfectly fine. But so TR is like a parent element, meaning that it is the first one, and then inside it is the TD, and then another TD that I put here. So TD name, and then TD another piece of content, and then TR. So remember, in HTML, when you end a tag, you have to put a backslash, and then you put whatever that tag is. So in this case, backslash TR. The same thing with TD and this TD too, right? And for the TR, the table is another parent element for the TR and for TD too. So TD is like the last one, which we call child element, right? So now there's name, date of birth, gender, file, and file I just added in there because I found it cool to add file in there, but it's not really needed. I'll show you that in a minute. Email, and then phone number. And then a reset button and a submit button. If any of you guys know HTML and you can help me in this, I'm having some difficulties with it. So if you have any feedback on that, please help me with that. So now I'm going to show you the finished product. So that's just a brief explanation, and trust me, I'm going to show better explanations of that later on. So let me just show you that. Share. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys can see that. So what I did was I put an image, and then I put a blue background. Excuse me. Sorry. I put a blue background screen, and then I did little changes to the transparency. So name, so it'll just ask for the name. Then I put code pro, date of birth, and this is something that I like. You can write like 2020 and then whatever, but you can also, in the calendar, you can also select when you were born. And I wanted to show you guys something else. I'll show you in a minute, but look, if I picked, okay, not in 2020, 1895. Won't let, I'm trying to scroll up, but it won't let me. It won't let me. Yeah, 1895. So I go 1895, then I can pick February, March, then March 17th. Okay, I was born 1895, March 17th. That's how far back would let me go. But when I made this, that date was the oldest person alive, which is 125 years old, but of course they're dead, and let them rest in peace. But yes, so now after that there's also gender, which is it's a radio that I'll show you in a minute. I can select male, female, or other, right? So if I select male, then when I select female, I can't select male, both, right? So, and then file, as I showed you here, so it says here it's please show us a file format of your work experience. Optional. I just want to add it in, but once you press this, choose file, and then you can choose file. Many times when I saw this, I'm like, oh, I want to learn that. I want to do that. I want to learn how to code that, but I'll show you how I coded that. Then email, again, example at gmail.com. Perfect. And then here is the phone number. So this +1 if you're in US/Canada, or anything else. Let's see. Let's say I'm in 9-1. I have no idea. I made this like 2 months ago, and then I just selected starting numbers for most likely people, right? The biggest countries in the world, but if I was from wherever 9-1 is, then I would do 9-1 and then 7-8-9-0 1 2 3. I think that fits. Yeah, or 5. I think that fits, something like that. So then yeah, there, perfect. Then I can just write my email, then submit. As I said, the submit button doesn't work, neither does the reset button. So if any one of you know what I'm doing wrong there, please tell me, and then I can try to fix that. But let's go back to the code here. And so here is my submit, and it's supposed to take me to results.html. Let me show you the results.html right here. So yeah, so I wrote some JavaScript, and JavaScript is in the script tag, which is in the bottom of the file, rather than, as I showed you here, the CSS cascading style sheets, which is on the top of the HTML file. But since this is a small file, then it looks as if it's at the top or even in the body, but the body is on the top and then it's the script. So I wrote that, so you guys can pause the video here if anyone knows how to fix that, or if I'm doing anything wrong, and then you guys can, of course, give me some feedback. And I guess that is it for now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I really hope that you guys understood what I was trying to show here, and please don't hesitate to ask me any questions that you want. You guys can ask me any questions that you want, and just don't hesitate, and don't be scared that you have to subscribe or like. Nothing like that. So I'll see you next time. Peace.